Hello and welcome to Marchwest Junction TMD, and I'm Andy. And today's video is completely different to what I've done before, and it's just to have a chat with you guys about the Warley Model Railway Club. Now, for those people that don't know, I'm a member of the Warley Club, and I've been a member for a few years now. And I just want to have a little chat, let you know what's going on, and try and get rid of some of the myths that's gone on with recent news of how the hobby is coming to an end, and just to reassure people that basically it's not. So starting off, the Warley Club, we had an open day the other week and it was really successful. Well over 300 people attended, and it's free. We have another one coming up, and it's Sunday the 7th of July, 11 till 4. So put that in your diaries. It's free to enter. Quite a nice day. There'll be layouts running. We have our trade stand on there, selling all the club members' stock off, and donations of stock, and railway items and books. And you get to see the club room, have a good walk round and see what we do and what we're about. Now, obviously in the press it says that we're not having a show anymore and things like that, and the hobby's doomed. Well, we are having a show now, and it's going to be on the 12th and 13th of October, and it's a joint venture with Statfold Narrow Gauge Museum Trust Limited. So that weekend we'll be having, on the Saturday and Sunday, we'll be having model railways there, and other things for people to have an entertaining day. Now, first of all, yes, it clashes with Getz, but please understand that this is a different show to Getz. Yes, there'll be model railways, but it's for families as well. There'll be entertainment for the families. I mean, they've got two different gauge railways. They've got a 12.5 inch and a 2 inch. Well, the ticket price will include unlimited rides on those trains. You'll have access to the museum as well, where you'll be able to see a large collection. They've got the biggest collection of narrow gauge trains in the country. So that'll be something else that's a different attraction. We're going to have specialist trade there as well. Something that we've been lacking with the show at the NEC is the smaller traders. It's getting expensive for them to have a stand with us, and this was one of the reasons that we've made a decision not to do a show there this year. Only one of the reasons, there were several reasons, and we're trying to attract the smaller cottage industry traders. So hopefully having a smaller show with less cost will attract these traders back into it. As you can see from previous shows we've done, you have people like Rails and Hattons there. Well, they're not there to be at shows in the future. Rails dropped out, Scale Model Scenery dropped out of doing shows. It's just the cost of doing a show when you've got bricks and mortar in a shop. So we feel that having a smaller show with less cost will attract the smaller cottage industry traders. Demonstrations were changing as well. The demonstrations are not going to be, look, this is what we've done, or this is what we can do. It's going to be more demonstrations on how to, and a way to go about something, from making trees, making buildings. You'll have demonstrations on how to do them, not this is what a cottage looks like that I've built. So that's why we're revamping that as well. There'll be free parking, and there's large parking facilities there. Plus there's an overflow car park in the fields. And don't worry about the fields. If it's raining, it's not an issue, because they put a special bed down on the grass that's embedded in the grass to make it so it's easy for vehicles to get on and off, even in like wet conditions. There'll be a free bus from Tamworth station and also from the town centre. So that'll be great. So if you want to come by train, you get a free bus ride to the show as well. for people with caravans or camping, there is camping facilities there. It's £25 per night or £30 if you want electric. So if you've got a camper van or a caravan or tents or something like that and you want to stop the weekends, there's somewhere for you to stop as well. There's various catering facilities on site, from pizzas, burgers or whatever. I just printed off a menu of one of them, and the prices are completely different to like the ones at the NEC. For example, a Statfold burger is £6, and that comes with chips as well. Well, I know it gets you have to pay everything separately. Cheese and onion toasty, £4.20. Ultimate breakfast cob, £5.50. Cheese and onion slice, £2.50, or a steak slice, £3.50. So the pricing structure is completely different to what we've had to deal with before. At the NEC, we had no choice on the parking, no choice on the food. It was all supplied by the NEC. So the prices were linked to the NEC, so hopefully that's gone away. And with this new venture that we've got with Statfold, other attractions there, which is brilliant for the kids. There's Toby's Toy Barn, which is a 3-tier railway themed soft play area. There's also a 5 themed wall tower that's 7.5 metres, and they do speed competitions who can climb the wall the fastest. And also there's a flumpers wood where you can go and try and find the flumpers. So again, it's to attract families, children, and try and get them involved with having a lovely day out and seeing trains and seeing model railways. Now, please don't be put off because we like pushing it for families. It's still for the enthusiast as well. If you're into your live steam, obviously the steam trains are there, and we'll have steam trains running on the day that you can ride behind. And obviously there's the museum, the Roundhouse Museum. That's fantastic facilities where you can see all the coaching stock and the locomotives. And it will be a fantastic day out. Now, prices haven't been settled yet, but it will be on par with other shows with similar size. So look out on the website. I'll leave a link below to the website for Statfold and for the Warley Club. Another way of going to the show, and you could go for free, is becoming a member of the Warley Club. Now, I think the club's fantastic, the facilities it's got there. When you're doing a project, the club provides the stuff for doing the project. So if you're building a railway there, they supply everything apart from the rolling stock and the locomotives. It costs me £10.50 a month, which is nothing. It's a cup of coffee a week. For that, you've got access to N-gauge group, O-gauge, G-gauge. There's all different gauges. There's even a 009 group just started up. There's some fine scale O-gauge as well. So there's various groups in various gauges. There's even a Garden Railway one as well. We've got a fantastic library. If you ever need to have any reference for everything, the library is really good. It's all model railway related items that are in there, books and that, and magazines. All the latest magazines go in there, so you can even get to see them without having to go and buy them. So it's a bit like going in WH Smith's and standing there looking through them. You can actually find them on site in our club room. We've also got an extensive workshop as well to help you build your model railways. So it's, like I say, it's a really good club to join. And for the sake of £10.50, we open Tuesday nights, I think Friday nights, or Friday, I think mostly through the days as well. I go on a Tuesday night. It's just brilliant. You've got drinks facilities and things like that there as well. So you can just go there, have a cup of tea and have a natter if you wish to do so. Other things that's going on, like I say, they've started a 009 group. You can join in with the group. It don't matter what your modelling skills are, you'll learn in the club. There's people there with that much experience. I've learned so much since I've been a member. It's been really good. We've got double O gauge layouts that's been finished off. It's been in storage and we're refurbing it. So you can just come and run trains if you want. If you've got a small layout like I've got here and you want to run a full length Pendolino, we've got a layout that you can run that on. So that's another advantage of being a member of the club. And then if you join the club, you can come to the show, help us set it up, help us run the show, and you'll have time out to spend at the show as well. So you can have your own leisure at the show and enjoy the show over the couple of days that we're there. And some of the jobs that we ask people to do are simple, just putting the cloths up around layouts and tables and things like that, putting chairs and tables out, or even being a steward on the day, just make sure everyone's happy and no one needs, you know, if a child gets lost, you sort that out and things like that. So it's quite good, it's really interesting, and it's a way of going to the show. You could be there for both days and save the money on the show because you remember. Like I say, we've got an open day on the 7th of July. It's free to enter, free to park. Come along, see what we're about, and let's push the club to bigger and better things instead of this doom and gloom that's out there on the internet about model railways are at the end and things like that, which they're not. They're far from it. Our club's doing fantastic. The only reason we ain't doing a show at the NEC is because the people to run it need to retire. They're 70 plus in age. People like me can't step in their shoes because I work full time, I've got family, and I don't have enough free time to actually do the 4,000 plus man hours before the show to get it running. I help out on the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I do full days then, but the 4,000 hours don't include that. It's just organising trade, hotels, things like that. And with this show that we're doing now, it's on a smaller scale, so it's brought in, and there's people that can cope with it, that will be doing less hours. So it's a new adventure for us, but it's going to be a really good adventure. So thank you for listening to me dribble on. I just thought I'd clear the air a little bit about the Warley Club. Please bear in mind that we've got an open day in the summer, so come along. Like I say, there'll be a link below for Statfold and for the Warley Club if you want to find out what the club's doing, or even Statfold Barn, what they're doing. And hopefully you'll come along to the show and enjoy it and have a fantastic day. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you again when I'm looking at either Treckwyn Valley or March West Junction. So thanks very much, and bye for now.